An hour ago we rehearsed and I couldn't remember a damn thing I was going to say. And I thought to myself I should have spent less time on mindfulness and more time on forgetfulness. But what I want to share with you tonight is the journey of becoming a more mindful human being. Now, being more mindful to me, by being more mindful, I'm learning, to part the sea between my mind and my life. And mindfulness today, the science behind mindfulness is quite exceptional. There's a lot of it to support of science behind mindfulness, but unfortunately, not a lot of humor. My mind loves to chat with me. Now to be fair, excuse me, not to be fair, my mind is, but usually just repeats what it said yesterday. Now, mostly, my mind, if I'm walking down any crowded street, if I'm walking down any, oh, here we go. If I'm walking down any crowded street, my mind has an opinion about everybody who walks by. Now, these are people my mind has never seen before and will never see again. Yet it insists on telling me everything about them. You see that guy on the left there? Look at his pants. Yeah, look how short they are. Yeah, he's an idiot. You see the woman on your right, look at her hair. Look at that, you call that a hairstyle? That's like no style. And it looks like she hasn't looked in the mirror for a year. Yeah, I don't blame her. And this goes on all day. Now, my mind, for some reason, it's always concerned that there's something wrong with me. Now, to be fair, after every date I go on, women walk away thinking the same thing. The thing is that, I mean, I can be feeling really good about my life and on top of my game, you know, feeling great, but all of a sudden something doesn't go quite right and I screw something up, and then all of a sudden my mind says to me, "You're a worthless piece of pond scum." Now, my mind justifies calling me names like pond scum because it says I'm just trying to be helpful. I am just trying to motivate you. Well, that may be true, but you're terrible at it. You know how they say when you get your dog at home and you don't want him to pee in the house, you're supposed to stick his nose right in the pee, right? Well, this is what my mind does with all my fears and insecurities. Likes to stick my nose right in them. You're not together enough. You're not successful enough. You're not present enough. Look at the mess of your life you've made. Smell it! Look. Like all of us, I try to avoid the bad neighborhoods of my mind. But every once in a while, I stumble in there. All right, what's going on? She said, "Oh, shit. How you doing?" Yeah, your mind asked me to come pay a visit. Thought maybe we should have a chat. So, what do you say we get this beating started, you worthless, pathetic son of a bitch? Now, come here. You know, hey, come on, man. And I was telling my friends about my mind and its goons, right? And they said their mind beats them up too. You know, I mean, about their weight or their job or their career or their kids or their finances or their hair. Or their lack of it. Okay, 1 second here. Got one line. Okay, that's okay. Hey, sorry. Okay, have you ever heard? There we go. Thanks. Too bad. You ever heard a voice in your head says to you, "Congratulations. You have done a wonderful job, and might I say how attractive you look today?" You're looking at me like, my mind complimenting me? Are you out of your mind? In this culture of perfection, if I'm not perfect in every way, then my mind, that gives my mind a reason. If I'm not perfect in every way, then, oh no, man, I'm forgetting stuff. Ah! Bad. Hang on a second. I know, Alicia, too bad, Alicia. If I'm not perfect in every way, then it's open season for my mind to peck away at whatever love I have for myself or any feelings of success or happiness I might be enjoying in any given moment. But where this kills us is with our kids, because their minds are doing the same thing to them. And like all of a sudden, the voices they're hearing are like, "My little pretty, so you're not pretty enough, now are you? You're not thin enough, you're not popular enough, you're not the other thing enough." This voice in these kids' lives, right? It's caused them to want to peck on each other, right? Like hens at a hen pecking contest. And what's so sad is today with schools and social media, it's become like the Lord of the Flies. Hey, did you see Piggy's latest picture on Facebook? Nah, is it bad? Is it bad? It's Piggy. Yeah, good point. Listen, I got an idea. Why don't we all go to his Facebook profile page and type in "oink, oink"? That's a good idea. High five. The thing is, oh man, I'm really losing it here. Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. Oh man, it's so bad. Okay. But what is mindfulness? Whatever it is, it was on the cover of Time Magazine and 60 Minutes last year. Now I know, bad alert. First there was green and yoga and gluten-free and now mindfulness. But mindfulness for me, what it does, it allows me to transfer the locus of my identity from my thinking self to my observing self. And by doing that, I can observe my mind, and as the thoughts come in, I no longer have to identify with any neurotic or fearful thought. And it frees me from having to be responsible for them. But man, I'm really doing bad here. Okay, I know, Alicia, I know you hate this, but that's the way it goes.
Flip a couple up forward.
But fortunately, I found an antidote to my mind's, what the hell? Oh no.
Yeah, you're a couple pages flipped back.
Alicia, I'm losing.
You're doing awesome.
Thank you, sweetie. All right, anyway. All right. Okay, so anyway, in case you've been looking for one, I found a serenity pill. It's called nature. Now, I love this planet. And tonight, we're all on our annual traveling around the sun. Hello, this is your captain speaking. As you know, if you got any problems at all, feel free to let us know. Tonight, we're going to be traveling on our annual 565 million mile trip around the sun. It's a non-stop flight forever. And if you have any questions, we all will be flying at a smooth 66,000 miles an hour. So again, thank you for flying Earth. The thing is, though, you'd think that flying around the sun every year, it'd be a little more bumpy. Geez, this day's kind of rough here. Honey, you want some coffee? Yes! And don't spill it this time! I gotta get a new girlfriend. Yeah, I'm gonna have the heart, please. Put the heart, a mocha, double mocha, and put the heart in it for her. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and it looks more like a Rorschach test. Kind of like my life. But I love space and I love space travel. And I've been always inspired by John F. Kennedy when he gave his super inspiring "We choose to go to the moon" speech. What if JFK were here today? Thank you, Robert. Good evening, America. We find ourselves at a time of change and challenge, and we will meet that challenge not by putting a man and a woman on the moon, but by putting them into the moment. Ask not what you can do for the future. Ask what the present can do for you. Those on the other side of the aisle believe, given human awareness today, that we are incapable of landing a man and a woman in the present moment. They believe, wrongly I say, that we as a species are only capable of constant anxiety and dissatisfaction. I believe we have the human awareness and innovative technologies to boldly put a man and a woman into the present moment. And their kids too. We won't worry about dogs because they're already there. We will experience our one and only lives in the present moment, here on an untried mission inside this celestial body on a miraculous planet spinning through empty space. And now I will turn to Robert, who is on the screen, the video screen. He's about to land in the moment. Robert, are you there? It's a little grainy, I understand. Robert. Mr. President, I'm actually here living in the moment. This is so beautiful. I mean, I'm walking around in total amazement. I mean, this planet, this world is utterly surreal. And the trees are so beautiful. And watching the birds fly, it's incredible. Mr. President, I have never felt more satisfied, happier, or more at peace than I do being alive in this moment, right now. Oh no, my mind is firing up. Oh no, what? Did I what? Did I pay the phone bill? No, I couldn't find a stamp. No, I know the cookies for lunch had gluten in them, yes. I know it gives me gas. Robert, you think get a little fuzzy there. Mr. President, I'm having a little bit of a problem here. My mind's chatter engine just started up. Oh, man. Oh, no. I can't see the planet anymore. Oh, no. I can't. I'm feeling scared. And I'm getting bored. Everything's looking ordinary. I'm scared of my life again. Robert, we've totally lost you. Mr. President, I'm doing everything I can right now to fix the situation. I'm trying to stay present in my body and focus on my breath, but nothing is working. Robert, you're talking to the imaginary president of the United States of America. How can you not get this right? I mean, I'm just saying. Listen. Mr. President, I'm sorry, but hopefully in the future, I'll be back in the present. You know, you'd think if somebody came from another planet to this planet and looked around and saw the way we live, they couldn't help but think that the sole purpose of our lives is to distract ourselves until we die. It's interesting, a friend of mine told her I was doing this presentation, and she said, you know, I could never meditate in a million years. My mind would never let me be that still. Not going to happen. But she said, every day I take 1 minute just to look around and be amazed by my life and this stunning world. She said it's my daily wake-up call. This is mine. And what's interesting is, look, I know I poked some fun at my mind tonight and had some fun with it, but the truth is I like my mind and think it's pretty awesome. But what I learned is by being present Really. And you'll find this if you ever had this experience. If you ever notice yourself ever be present, you'll notice that all of a sudden the world comes to me. It comes to me as a present. Think about that. So I experienced this literally today. I was outside and going like, huh, wow, that's weird, because luckily I can have this experience of having no mind. Believe it or not. And when I had, all of a sudden, like, the plants everywhere around me just like came up to me. And like, wow, that is so cool. So that's kind of something I've learned recently about mindfulness. And I've also learned that how important forgiveness and compassion and love is towards myself. And you think those are words, but those are really big words, as it turns out. And directing them outwards is equally important as I'm feeling towards you tonight. But the thing, what? Just a second. Something about this guy bothers me. Thank you.
So if you have to pee, do it fast. You're gonna like pee double time. Pee for all of us. Okay, and watch